But would you mind sharing how exactly you both sort of got involved? What was the one thing, if you haven't touched on it already, that made you say, yes, I have to be a part of this, or I have to try this product for myself?
Well, for me, I would say I'm a hairstylist, right? And anybody would know on Saturday you work, right? You do not get off work. And people would make a joke and say, if you're having your funeral, don't have it on Saturday. Latiji's not coming, right? And so, just to speak to that, how important this is, my daughter suffered for so many years. And when I saw what we're talking about, and we're deliberate. I'm not going to, you have to see this the way that we see it. So we're not going to tell you what this product is, because if I wouldn't have saw this with my own eyes, I would not have believed it, and my daughter would still be suffering. So someone showed me this product. It was a Saturday. I took off work when they got that product. Soon as my daughter came on her menstrual cycle. Now my daughter used to she couldn't get out of bed. She used to
Wow.
bleed 20 days at a time sometimes.
Wow. Wow.
She had pap smears when she was at the age of 11.
Oh my
Like, all of this because she had to get on birth control pills because she was fainting. And this was going on until the age of 25.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
she actually will have to sleep in the pen because it's like messing up these mattresses. So it was terrible. And this is from the age of 10 to 25. And when she put this product on, when she used this product, it changed her life. It changed her life. And I said, who am I to receive this blessing
Wow.
and not share it with every woman that I know? Because if someone wouldn't have shared this with me,
yeah.
my daughter would probably still be suffering now. And now she has a regular lifestyle. Like, no one knows when she's on her cycle. Everyone knew when she was on her cycle. No one knows. And she's living her best life now because of this. And so that's what made me say every woman and every child deserve to know about this product.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you mentioned something important, that for you guys, that you want people to sort of experience the product the same way you did, and that's important. So, Dr. Finn, if you could share your exposure to it as well, and certainly as we go through the conversation, folks will have an opportunity to hear where and how they can sort of see this for themselves, if you will. But I'd love to hear sort of if you have a similar story in terms of how you got introduced and what made you say yes, if it was your own experience or that of somebody else.
Okay, well, it was my own personal experience because I mentioned at the time that I was
Yeah.
having an issue. I had went to the doctor a couple of days before I found out about this product. And to make a long story short, the doctor told me that I was allergic to my sanitary napkins and that I needed to switch
Wow.
and start using tampons. And I said, oh no, we don't do tampons. That's not going to happen. And I just started praying about it because I said, I've got to find something. I can't keep using this stuff over the counter, but I don't know what else to use. And lo and behold, God sent someone to me who was already, involved in the campaign. And it was a male, coincidentally.
Wow.
And yes, and he was bold enough to tell me about the campaign. And I said, okay, well, it's got to be a product connected to this campaign. And he told me what
Mm-hmm.
it was. And I purchased it and I started using it. And let me tell you something. I had 7 full days of heavy flowing before that. And when I say flowing, especially the first 3 days, literally, I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm put out there, literally just if you get out the shower, it's there. That's how bad
Wow.
it was.
Wow.
And so now with using Jewel, it has changed my cycle to where I flow heavy the first 2 days. And it's still manageable. It's not that heavy, but it's still
Mm-hmm.
a heavy
Mm-hmm.
flow. Then by the time I hit the 3rd day, I'm on the heavies, and then by the next couple of days, I'm on the moderates, and then by the
Okay.
end of my cycle, I'm actually on panty liners. So
Okay.
this has just been a blessing for me, and nobody knew what was going on because obviously that's not something that you publicize. But I had a watch that I would wear, an old basic watch that was a timer. And when I would go to work, I would set it so that it would vibrate every hour on the hour so I could change
Wow.
before this, because I was flowing so heavy. I was having accidents at work and I needed to make sure that I knew, like clockwork, it's time to get up, go to the bathroom, change. And
Yeah.
that's what I was doing, but I don't have to do that anymore. And so I am the testimony, and the only way I can be a testimony to somebody else is if I share it. So I'm sharing it with everybody.
Absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely. Two really
Wow.
powerful stories.